standpoint, when that passed through, and RJ brought it to me specifically because it hadn't been renewed. I put on there, sure, renew it. To me, it's the same as when we belong to the Chamber of Commerce. It's the exact same thing. We derive a benefit from that. Quantify it.
Oh, I see it totally differently.
Yeah,
The
I
Chamber of
wouldn't-
Commerce is not a comparison in my opinion. But I've just found that most of the articles that I read in the National League of Cities seem more editorial than just simply informative. That's just my personal opinion. But I did have one more thing. The West
Jennifer,
Columbia Gorge Humane.
Before you move on, can
Oh,
I
I'm
make
sorry.
one comment on that?
Oh, sure, I thought we were done.
Regardless
I'm sorry,
of how this
Dave.
comes out, thank you for bringing the issue to the table.
Okay. The next thing I wanted to talk about was, just to bring it up, is the West Columbia Gorge Humane Society, and I'm just wondering if any of the council members have had any thoughts about it. We've had a lot of people speak regarding this issue, and I am assuming that the new budget that we were just handed still has the $4,000 appropriated, and I have to assume that that would not be a PSA for 12 months. I have to assume that would not be, would that even be a PSA at all?
My intention would be that it would be a PSA for $2,000 a month for the months of January, February, plus the amounts that we pay to the Humane Society to maintain the impounded animals that are down there, and that would maintain all the way through 2011. So it would still be a PSA.
Okay, so the PSA would continue to list the West Columbia Gorge Humane Society as caretakers of this animal shelter, our animal shelter, through the continuation of the rest of the year, based on only being able to charge the impound fees? Because the supplemental, is what you're saying, the $2,000 a month would only carry, if it was $4,000 for the whole year, obviously would only be payable January and February.
Correct.
So, let's see.
I'm having trouble hearing you in the back.
Oh, my apologies.
Well, I think everyone is fully aware that I would definitely like to see that number change. I would like to see it increase. I realize we've worked really, really hard to balance this budget. I fully appreciate all the sacrifices that have been made, especially by the department heads in foregoing their step increases and COLA increases. But I also believe that the West Columbia Gorge Humane Society provides an essential service as operator and manager of our animal shelter. They've done an incredible job over the past few years, and I do not want to see them go unfunded this next year. If there's, I feel like, you know, I'm possibly the only advocate here for this particular group, but if there's anyone else that feels the same way, I'd sure like to know.
Michael?
I think
Ron?
just that I think we could do a better job at funding the Columbia Gorge Humane Society. There's no question that chopping them off 81% is a real tough pill to swallow for those people down there. So, sure, before the budget comes out, there'll be a few more discussions on this. That's all I have.
Just on a personal note, I advise everybody to stay off the rooftops because after a 36-year hiatus, I've started flying again. I used to be an instrument-rated flight instructor, and I find that these skills are perishable.
Great. What did your instructor say? Help. Okay, any other items?
Just to remind council, the salary commission is meeting tomorrow afternoon at 5:30 in the chambers as the first meeting.
Could I just, there's also a planning commission, meeting tomorrow night at 5:30, a work session scheduled in here.
Oh.
They're working on the sign regulations, and they anticipate going to hearing, they possibly on, I believe it's the 23rd of November. So they should be coming back to council sometime in December, hopefully. The other thing is there is I sent out an email about a planning commission work session on the 16th regarding an update to the process, where we're at in the Shoreline Master Program update. That has been, it's the same night, but it's now jointly with the City of Camas at the City of Camas. Now, when I call an update, it's an update to the process we're in and what we've done so far. It's not the actual update itself that'll be coming before you for consideration. Also, we've been contacted with school districts, and pretty soon they'll be submitting their updated capital facilities plans and potentially increased requests for impact fees. In addition to that, I should be coming to you in December for a work session on an update to the Parks Comprehensive, capital facilities plan. Susanna will be making that presentation. That's it.
So we've got 2 meetings co-scheduled in here tomorrow. You know, this room used to be dividable,
It's not even.
not anymore. So Jennifer, before 5:30 tomorrow, we might want to look at our plans on how we schedule those rooms. But other items from department heads? Chiefs? We got Turkey Bingo coming up.
Turkey Bingo, will be the 19th and 20th. Rod guarantees a turkey for everyone.
Yeah.
Councilman Moore.
We gotta run one myself, but everybody else.
Did you really? Got it for Thanksgiving.
Changing the budget.
That's right. Jennifer, unless I don't see you Friday at 10. Maybe I'll have to see if I right now can sign in this week. Okay, I know you're on
There's still a number.
Look over that, squeeze something the other days too. You don't have any.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm looking for
After budgetary out.
City.